Dumbo is a 2019 adventure family fantasy movie. It's a remake of a 1940s film from Disney, and this one is directed by Tim Burton. Tim Burton has remade a few movies, so he did Alice in Wonderland and Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, and he took these sort of old movies and he sort of redid them in his classic Tim Burton style, which is very kind of dark overtones and very kind of creepy at times, and he definitely does bring that to Dumbo. Now, should Dumbo be as dark and creepy as it was? I don't know. Because in the movie, they are exploiting this elephant. So I think when you have Tim Burton's dark creepiness sort of overtoning the movie like that, it sort of does accentuate that creepiness of the exploitiveness of Dumbo. But at the same time, it was a little bit too creepy at times when Dumbo is painted to look like a clown and all the other clowns look scary as hell. And the world looks like sort of Gotham City at times when we go to this whole dreamland place. So I don't know. I don't know if they hit the right tone for this as they maybe should have. It was a little bit too dark and not as hopeful as it should have been. This movie stars Danny DeVito as this goofy circus manager, and he was my favorite part of the movie. I loved anytime Danny was on the screen. I liked watching him try to run this circus business of his and all these crazy misfit characters, and he's having money problems, so he has to sort of figure stuff out, and he has this monkey on his shoulder that's always messing with him and stealing stuff. So Danny DeVito was really fun in this movie. Best part of the movie by far. We have Michael Keaton in this movie as this evil billionaire character, and I really liked having Danny DeVito, Michael Keaton, and Tim Burton all together once again collaborating, just like in the 90s Batman film they were all a part of. But yeah, Michael Keaton, he's this evil billionaire, and he plays it very kind of campy and over the top. And you can tell Michael Keaton seemed like he was having a good time, and he was pretty fun in the role. So in parts of me does like the character, but it was also maybe a little bit too much of a stereotypical evil billionaire character. So it was maybe a little bit thin, the characterization there. So this movie also stars Colin Farrell, and I was pretty neutral on him. I didn't think he was great. There were these kid characters. I wasn't too impressed by them either. We have Dumbo himself, and I thought Dumbo was cute, so I liked seeing Dumbo. And when Dumbo finally starts to learn to fly, and he flies for the first time in a circus performance, it is really fun. And that's why you go see this movie. You want to see how they're going to do this flying elephant thing and how they're going to make it look real. And I had a really good time with that. And I liked seeing the wonder on the faces of the people like at the circus performance in the movie and just seeing them in awe of this flying elephant. So that part was really fun. So there are definitely some positive things to like enjoy in this movie. And I had a really good time in the first half of it. But as the movie progressed and Michael Keaton comes into the picture and they go over to this dreamland and things start escalating there, and we've seen Dumbo fly a few times now, and it sort of becomes really obvious where the movie is going and how it's all going to play out. I got a little bit bored, actually, and I kind of saw a lot of things coming, and I wasn't as enthralled by it anymore, and the magic of the movie started to wear off on me, and it was a little bit longer than I would have liked. So overall, while I enjoyed lots of aspects of this movie, like Danny DeVito, and a little bit of this circus world and some of the fun and splendor of that, and seeing Dumbo fly and some of the nostalgia you get from that, there is a lot here to not like and a lot that does drag it down. So I'm going to give this one a 6.5 out of 10. I wouldn't rush out to theaters to see this, but if you're at home and it's on video, I would perhaps check it out.